Hi guys, and welcome to Confessions of a Bougie Bartender. Nikki here with another video on, you guessed it, bartending. Okay, so I just got this question on my Instagram page, so I thought, why not go ahead and make a video about it, because I'm sure a lot of people would like to know how to do this. Okay, a follower of mine asked me, I'm looking down because I'm just reading off my pad here, asked me, how do you handle drunk and unruly customers? We've all had that customer that has one drink too many, does not understand that having more is not only a danger to themselves, but also a danger to everybody around them, the people they're going to encounter when they leave, if they're driving, and you as the bartender. Now guys, this can be very, very tricky because you don't want customers being so angry with you that they will take it to another level. For one, because they're intoxicated. For two, they're embarrassed because you told them no, right? Now, if you see a customer sliding off that edge from being okay to being drunk, it happens. It happens more often than not. I try to personally monitor my customers, but that's not easy to do when you're in a place that has multiple bartenders, because you don't know what they've had to drink with the other bartender. If they drank before they got in the bar, you don't know. You just know if they come to your bar and they are sloshed, they are drunk, they've had way too much, and they're wanting more. How do you handle that? Because some customers can become very rude, very unruly, and just asshats all the way around. And a lot of times that has to do with, you guessed it, too much alcohol. Yeah. Normally, the first thing I suggest you do is just lie on your manager. That's what they're there for. Lie on your manager. Tell them, you know what, I'm sorry, I can't serve you anymore. We have a policy here, and my manager won't allow me to serve you any more alcohol because you appear to be intoxicated. And you don't have to say that last thing. If you know that they are not feeling what you're saying off the bat, don't say because you're intoxicated. Some of them you can tell that too, and they'll be like, yeah, I might be a little bit, you know. But just let them know that your manager won't allow you to serve them anymore. And if they have an issue with that, they can take it up with your manager. So what this does, it takes all the blame off of you, right? All the anger and the spewing of the insults or whatever they're doing, it takes it off of you. It takes it to your manager, who can better handle that, whether they need to get security involved or not. The next thing that I've always done was, like I said, I worked in this bar for a long time, so I knew a lot of the people that came in. It was one guy I did not know, but I did know that he was intoxicated, and I refused to serve him. Now, luckily, he wasn't an asshole. He just kept repeatedly asking me for more beer, and at first I ignored him, because you can also do that. Just ignore them, and until that don't work anymore. But I ignored him, and then he got dead in my face. He's like, I want another beer. You know, he's yelling or whatever, and I take a bottle of water and I put it down on the bar. He picks the bottle of water up so fast, takes the cap off, drinks it so fast, I don't even think he realized that he was drinking water. But once he drank the water, he put the bottle back down and he was like, thank you, I needed that. And he left. Easy peasy, right? A lot of people don't do that. That was a lucky night for me. A lot of people don't do that. So if you got a customer that just won't take no for an answer, like I said, get your manager involved. Because 9 times out of 10, if you tell them, you know, I could lose my job if I give you more alcohol, they'll back off. They'll back off and they'll go about their business, or they'll go find another bartender or whatever. And that bartender is then responsible for not selling them any more alcohol, especially if they're clearly intoxicated. The second thing that I would do is I would try to bargain with them almost. I'd be like, you know what, I just served you. You drank that fast? They're like, yeah, or I wasted it. And I'll be like, okay, well, I have a rule. 30 minutes. Give me 30 minutes and I'll bring your other drink out to you. 9 times out of 10, in 30 minutes, they are feeling the effects of the alcohol, because if you're drinking, if you're slamming them back to back, we all know that drunkenness, bam, hits you before you even know it. That's why you're supposed to give yourself 30 minutes between every drink so you do not overdrink. So I'll tell them, just give me 30 minutes. I'm really, really busy or whatever, just make up some bullshit lie. And, I'll bring your drinks out to you. Or you don't have to wait at the bar. Where are you sitting? Are you drinking the same thing? I'll bring it out to you. And intentionally wait 30 minutes before you bring it out. Like I said, 1, they'll realize that they're super drunk. They don't need any more. 2, they'll probably already been left the building. Because then they're realizing they are drunk. Right? The more you sit and the more that alcohol settles, the more it goes straight to your head. And what happens? We lose our balance. You don't want any more to drink. You don't want any more to drink, right? So if that does not work, and they are becoming belligerent to the point where they are not only threatening you, and they are harassing other customers, they're making a scene at the bar because they can't get served, that is when you get security involved. Now, you don't necessarily have to say, well, I'm going to go get security. You don't have to say that. But if you're working with another bartender, kind of motion, because normally you'll have security right by the bar, let the security know that this person is being irate and they need to either be, talked to or removed from the premises. But under no circumstances, do not argue with drunk people. And because the reason why I say that is because not only sometimes it can be dangerous, but other times, you're not going to get anywhere arguing with a drunk person. They have one thing on their mind and one thing only, and that is getting a drink. They don't care what you're talking about. They just mad because you won't give them that other drink. So don't put yourself in harm's way. Don't do your manager's job. Don't do your security team's job. Your job is to make drinks for customers who are not intoxicated. Right? Now, guys, if you cannot tell when a customer is intoxicated, this is how you tell when a customer is intoxicated or well on their way to being intoxicated. If they order drinks from you back to back to back and they smashing them, right? Just say they ordered Jack and Coke and they are sucking it down like it's only Coke up in there. Make them wait before you give them another drink. You ain't got to tell them you're making them wait. Just act like you're busy doing something else. Simple as that. So, they're on their way to being intoxicated. You can handle it from the jump if you pay attention. And as bartenders, we are supposed to pay attention. Your job is just not to pour drinks down people's throats or sell drinks or upsell. That's part of your job, to upsell and sell the alcohol that's being provided because you are a bartender. But it does not in any way let you off the hook for being an irresponsible bartender. And what I consider to be an irresponsible bartender is someone that keeps giving drink after drink to a customer that is about this much from being super intoxicated, or they're already intoxicated. It's irresponsible. Some states is even against the law. Because if they go out and they hurt somebody or they hurt themselves, you are responsible for that. And I mean, come on, guys. It's just being a decent human being, right? How to tell? If they walk up to the bar and they're already staggering and their speech is slurred and they probably can't keep their eyes open and they're, let me get this and let me get another one of those, and they're drunk. Some people try to play it off, right? But there are telltale signs. Some people try to play it off. They walk up to the bar, they kind of balance themselves on the bar. And they may be a little wobbly. Maybe. Ugh, give me another drink. Watch their mannerisms. If they're like literally holding on to the bar because they're scared they may lose their balance and fall, they don't need another drink at all. And if you find that, okay, well, I'm not sure if they're intoxicated, I don't want to, insult anybody, I don't know if they're intoxicated. Well, this is what I like to call, I dumb down their drinks. Not water it down, like I've seen people pour water in customers' drinks. I don't do that. I dumb down their drinks. An ounce of liquor. I don't give them the whole ounce. I may fill it up to right there. And then I'll put the mixer in. A lot of times, like I said, if they're super drunk, they're not going to know the difference. They're not going to know the difference. And it just stops them from being more intoxicated than they are, or that they're becoming, right? And another way you can tell customers are intoxicated, if you know your customers, right? If they are regular customers, then 9 times out of 10, you already know when they're intoxicated. A lot of customers have telltale signs. They talk louder, or some of them are shit starters. The moment they get too much to drink, they start a bunch of mess up in the bar. As far as women, a lot of times you can tell when they're drunk, when they're doing entirely too much. If they walked into that bar being a lady, and after about 3 drinks, they're being not a lady, then 9 times out of 10, they're probably intoxicated and don't need to be served anymore that afternoon, evening, night, whatever. And like I said, telling if people are intoxicated is a skill that you have to kind of learn. Like, you have to learn that. It's not something you can go in a bar and be like, oh, well, I think he's drunk. We don't think anybody's drunk. We have to be able to say, well, he's intoxicated, I don't feel comfortable serving him. Now, if they took this to your manager and they were like, well, I want to get served and he or she won't serve me because they're saying I'm drunk, and your manager says serve them, and you go no, let your manager do that. It keeps you out of trouble, okay? And not only does it keep you out of trouble, I know for me, having someone I served all night get drunk, go out and hurt themselves or hurt someone else would lay heavily on my heart. Sorry guys. Ugh, let me get water. I'll be back. All right, I'm back, guys. Okay, like I said, that would weigh heavily on my heart. So that is one of the reasons that I don't do that. But those are ways that you can tell when people are intoxicated. Slurred speech, can't keep their balance, becomes irate, becomes super loud, super slutty, whatever. That's how you can usually tell that they probably had too much to drink. Alright guys, I will see you in the next video. If you have any topics that you guys want me to talk about, put it down in the comments below, and I will get right on that for you. So hit the bell so you're notified every time I release a new video, and like, subscribe, share. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you guys later. Bye.